I would consider myself to be okay with computer stuff. Like, I would say I'm pretty decent at it. And, well, let me say one thing about that. Now, there are two sides of Minecraft, vanilla and modded. In my opinion, there's way more, and I could go more into detail about that, but I'm not. So I'm just going to talk about those two that I'm talking about right now. I prefer to say more vanilla, but the black side, or like the dark side, or the black side, or whatever, could be a little bit more issuous. And when I say the dark side of Minecraft, what I mean is I mean the like the side of mods, because I don't really like that side of Minecraft. I don't like hacks. I don't really like the server stuff. Like, I want to get a server, but I wish that there was like almost like a community marketplace, almost like in Bedrock, except for I wouldn't need to pay for the stuff. Good job, Microsoft. Very cool. So, like, I don't know, it just seems a little bit like crazy to me how they would make some kids who are pretty young to download things just to play with their friends. Like, it's either that or you're paying $13 a month. Like, why can't you make it so that servers you could make for free, and like it would be actually 24-hour. And also maybe like mods. Maybe I was to open up like something like this, like, I don't know, like something, I don't even know what it's called, but what the, anyway, like, I have this thing on my Badline client, which also should be in the community marketplace, that would be completely free, and you would just be able to imagine these all as like texture packs and mods, like shaders, and you could go, oh, I want this, let's turn that on, or something like that, right? And maybe by default you would go and you would have your resource packs, and you would, I mean, like, you would already have, like, not resource packs, but like if I was to go into here and I would have like some cool shaders already, alright? And like, as I was already have that shader option, or maybe I could turn on PvP mode, which would be like Badline client, and I could choose from the several options, like, would you like to play Badline, Lunar, or some of the other ones that I don't really know of. But yeah, I just think that would be so much more cool. And also servers, I want to make a server so bad, but it's such a weird place. Like, let me go and show you what it's like to create a, like, guys, I need to go and open up this, and I need to do all of this stuff, and it's just kind of a little bit weird. Like, I don't know, I feel like you shouldn't need to go and download stuff and pay like tons and tons of money for like a server. That shouldn't be a thing. Like, and almost like how in like Hightail, maybe that would be that would actually be free, which I could see actually happening. Alright, now I'm not going to show the IP or anything, so I'm not really going to move around too much. But this is like a bit weird, and I can't change the IP or anything, and it's just really weird. So, and no, this is me trying to make a free 24-hour server, but it just doesn't even work. So that's kind of dumb, in my opinion, and I think that that should be changed, because that is just kind of dumb. Like, if I want to create a survival server with my friends on Java, then I'm gonna need to go and go and pay like monthly for just to be able to play with my friends. Or if I want to have like a full-on professional server, I couldn't even do that without having to install like tons and tons of stuff. Like, look at all this Minecraft stuff I have, like Optifine, 1.13. I have like so many of these. I have World Edit, I have Forge, like CurseForge and stuff. Like, I know that that's pretty easy to install and stuff, but like, I would just rather not. Like, it is so much more easy. So yeah, that's, if I wanted to get shaders, I would need to go to this shady website, and I would need to go and be like, oh, I want to go and do this. Oh, wait. Oh, would I like this? Oh, maybe a young kid would be like, oh, yeah, sure. But I know that I wouldn't. And if I was to press continue, I'm sure it would be like, oh, you have a virus or something. And now it's telling me like, oh, now it's a file converter. And it's like, what? It says that it's a shader pack. And most kids wouldn't even figure that out. And that's kind of dumb. Like, and of course I would actually know how you would do this. And even this is a little bit shady. Like, why? And this is kind of dumb in my opinion. Like, I feel like that shouldn't even be a thing. Like, I don't know, it's a little bit sketch how Minecraft just isn't preventing this from happening. And maybe just a couple more things built into the game, such as like world edit. What if I was able to do slash, like, they do have the fill command, but it sucks. Like, I wish it would give you like an actual wand or something, right? That would be so much more cool. And I would find that to be an awesome thing for them to listen to their community on that. And so, I mean, it's just kind of dumb and people want to, and what I love about Minecraft is that it's a sandbox game so that people can create their own things. Now, there's people who love to do PvP, and for that, I mean, sometimes people want to get a Badline client. That could be tough for some people to download. People who build, they will really want to get world edit and shaders. People who want to make like resource packs, that stuff is hard to do out of the game. Like, you need to go and get tons and tons of stuff that you need to pay for. That should be in the game too. And people who want to mod Minecraft or just play mods at all, like YouTubers, that sometimes is just so annoying, and it takes up so much storage space on PCs and stuff. And that's tough. So I wish that could be fixed in Minecraft. That would make the game so much more enjoyable for some people. And also on the Bedrock version, I just want to say it's kind of crappy. Like, I love how there is that community marketplace in here. If I was to open it up, there would be the community marketplace, and then they're going to be like, oh, wow, this is really interesting. It's not like this is going to pop up as a really shady site or anything. Oh, I wonder what's going to happen here. It's not like this kid's going to get a virus or anything, right? So you need to think about that. Minecraft, that some kids are kind of a little bit afraid to play your game just because of that. And they're afraid of getting viruses and stuff just because of that whole dark side of Minecraft, right? And I don't like that very much. So yeah, I definitely believe that they do need to add a little bit more expansion into that installation side of Minecraft. Like, I wish that there could be some stuff that was added into Minecraft that would just make it so much more cool. Like, it would add so much more fan base into, like, it would add so much more to their community. It would increase their play rate by so much. And I know that Minecraft doesn't really care. They're like, well, they're playing our game again, so we can just stop caring now. Right? Like the cave update, that was wanted so bad. That was one of the things wanted. And they're like, you know what, we're gonna go and make another update. Like, why? It's really not that tough, right? So, it's just kind of like, you kind of need to think, like, that's not what the players want. And you could really tell they don't care. And they've said multiple times, like, oh, we want to change it back to the 1.8 combat system. But then again, they didn't. And I really think that should be changed right now. Like, that is not very correct of them to be done. So, and I definitely believe that is kind of wrong of them to be doing, right? So, they're just doing the talk, they're not doing the do, right? So, and yeah, so if a Minecraft developer sees this, please go and suggest something like that. And it doesn't take that long to go and add it. All it is you take this file of 1.8 block hitting and stuff, then you go and you drag it, you delete the 1.14 combat system, and boom, it's into the new 1.15. It's that simple, alright? Like, why would you go to the building community for a new, like, they went into the building community just to see what they wanted for, new combat, and that is kind of dumb in my opinion. So they really need to change that if they want more fan base. But yeah, I definitely believe that they need to do that, and if they don't do that, that could really kind of show like what Microsoft is kind of gonna kill out their game, even though that it just got popular again. It's gonna be dead so quickly just because of their lack of just want. Like, ever since Mojang lost their game, people almost instantly left because people called it their last update. And I definitely agree. It was really tough because nobody ever even really, well, nobody wanted any of the things that Microsoft did. They stopped updating their game a lot. Like, they used to have so many little updates, like every day almost. And now it's like we haven't seen an update since like nobody knows when. Like we saw the 1.14 pretty recently, and that was good, and I liked how they kind of did that, and they didn't listen to their community. People have been wanting the cave update for longer than I can say, and this isn't going to be a cave update video. This is just mainly about how I feel like Microsoft isn't really listening, and how I don't really like the dark side of Minecraft, and how I feel like they really should add in some source of thing where it's like you go in here and you're like, oh, I want that. I want to go and turn on, like, let's say this is shaders. Oh, I want to go and turn on my shaders. Okay, that's cool. Ooh, that would be really cool. A custom crosshair, I want that. And then maybe, right? It's really that simple, and it would be really interesting. So yeah, if you guys agree, go and spread this video around, because I really feel like this could really help Minecraft improve, and it would help out their fan base. And really, we want a new combat system and just some source of community marketplace for Java, except for we don't want to be scamming kids or have like mine bucks or anything. We don't want anything for pay to win. It won't be pay to win, of course. It will just be you won't pay whatsoever, I would hope. And you would just be able to get all the mods, all of those things, just so much more simple, and it would take a little bit more stress out of Minecraft. So yeah, if you guys agree with that, go and spread around, as I said. So yeah, this has been Golden Murphy. Subscribe and like to become part of the doggos. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.